access this at any time as well. I want to thank everybody for attending today's webinar. This is a platform that is available to you as members of Residential Home Funding Corp. through WebMax. It is our business development platform, which utilizes our RealtyWare software, a website provisioning system for real estate agents. This is important because it does help you engage with realtors and also solidify your existing relationships with both realtors and builders. It also is a way to funnel leads to your website. And what I'm going to show you today is basically the website provisioning system that is available to realtors, the features, and how it connects to your website solution. So without further ado, we will begin. You should be looking at my screen right now. This is just a sample real estate-based website. Again, it is a website provisioning system, so an individual realtor can have as many sites as they want. If they already have a current website and they don't want to take another website, they can still utilize our system because it does unlimited single property websites. It does niche-specific websites. It pretty much accommodates the online campaign for every realtor, period. So what we're looking at is the realtor's primary agent website. It is 100% mobile responsive, so it does scale down to fit any device size, iPhones, iPads, Androids, tablets. It doesn't really matter where a visitor is accessing this website from. It'll scale down to fit that screen resolution, and they can search every page of the realtor site just like they would from a desktop version. It does come with a number of pages that are already built in, but it has a content management system which allows the realtor to really be as creative as they want when it comes to content and allows them to optimize their websites. What we're going to go over first is just some of the front-end tools that are available to the realtors utilizing this platform. Some key things that we'll go over is the property search. We have two searches, a quick search and an advanced search. A quick search allows a visitor to put in city, state, and zip of the property that they're looking for, then a minimum price range, maximum price range. If they happen to have the MLS ID, they can also search by MLS ID. Additionally, there is an advanced search which allows them to insert even more criteria. They will be able to not only insert city, state, zip, minimum price, maximum price. If it's a residential listing, they can search by number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, any additional features, property type, whether it's a condo, a townhouse, a rancher, minimum number of acreage, minimum number of square footage, all here. Additionally, they can change what type of properties they're looking for, what type of land they're looking for. It could be commercial, land, rental, multifamily, and the additional features will change as you change the type. Notice to the right, featured listings, and I'm going to go back home. Featured listings is really going to be showcased on every page. In our system, featured listings are defined as one of three ways. The first way, and more common, is we'll showcase a list of all of the brokerage's listings. And the reason for that is your specific realtor might not have that many listings, one or two. So, they don't want to look like they don't have many listings. So we'll pull in the entire office's listings. The second way, the realtor does have enough inventory of their own, and they prefer to only show their listings. We have the ability to configure the website to only display their listings as featured. And then the third way makes our system a rather unique system because the realtor can now tie into the realtor's multiple listing service and tag which listings they want to display as featured. So they'll manually tell the system which listings they want to display. Now, why is that unique? Because it allows the realtor to create a niche-specific website. They may say they want a website about luxury property, so they're going to go with 1.5 million and up. They can go into the MLS and tag all of the listings that fit that criteria and make sure that they're luxury properties, of course, not land. And then using our content management system, they will have the ability to cater or serve all of the content around that specific niche. So So let's do a quick property search here. We have a smart search. So as you start typing in the name of a city, it'll automatically populate here. I'm going to put Cherry Hill, New Jersey. So I'll just select my Cherry Hill here. I'm going to do a minimum of 750,000, and I'm going to do a maximum of 1.2 million. And I'm going to go ahead and do this search here. Now notice what happens when I do that search. It's going to produce a list of results in Cherry Hill only, and it's going to be within that price range. And right now this site is set to show the highest price to lowest price, but the visitor has the ability to change that sorting so it's lower price to higher. Also notice feature listings, again, always on the forefront, so we're always promoting the realtor's individual listings. Additionally, because you are the sponsor of this website, you have the ability to, we have the ability to plug in your banner ad. Your banner ad is not going to be on every page of the website, and it's not going to be big and flashy and so overwhelming that the realtor feels like it's your site. It's going to be a very subtle ad, which if clicked, is going to open your website in a new window so that the visitor can get information about you and your company. And it does open in a new window, so if they close you out, the page that they were on is still available to them. So we'll look at the list of properties. We can go ahead and view details. This is IDX data, so it is automatically fed through the Realtors Multiple Listing Service, and these are listings belonging to every brokerage in the Multiple Listing Service. However, every listing that is, if it's inquired from the realtor's website, the only person that's getting the lead is the realtor, and you are always blind carbon copied on those leads. So you can actually start to market to real estate-based leads while they're still in that pre-point of sale stage. So we do pull over all of the information from the MLS, property information, price, number of beds, baths, half baths, square footage, acreage. If there is a virtual tour that's inserted into the multiple listings system, we will go ahead and pull that information too. So if you click on that, it just opens up the virtual tour in a new window. We'll also bring over all of the property details as written by the listing agent. All of the photos will display one, but if clicked, it'll open up the photos in a lightbox fashion, blow them up a little bit, and then you can go through all of the photos, and it doesn't matter whether it's 1 or 50. We pull all photos from the multiple listing service. Then we'll have a full overview of the property, so MLS ID, lot size, lot number, school district, taxes. We'll have any additional features, and we'll have school information through education.com. Additionally, we will put the property on a Google map so people can get an idea of where it is. The nice thing about Google Maps, too, is you can actually do a street view of the property if it's indexed in Google. So we'll put it right there. If it's not indexed in Google, it will not give you the street view. So I'm just going to try to get that again. This one might not be indexed. There it is. No data, no data, no data. Yeah, so this one's not a good property to show because it's not indexed in Google. But it will give you the street view. It's kind of like doing a property drive-by without even getting in your car. And all of this is mobile responsive, so it can be, again, it can be done from any device, which is really nice. The other thing that we do is we give the realtors the ability to put in nearby places. This is perfect for their reload customers, people that are moving from California to New Jersey because they want to be closer to New York. They don't know the area, so you want to give them hotel information, restaurants, whatever it may be. You can list all of those places, and what happens is they can select them, and then they can select how far away from that property they want to search. So here's restaurants within 5 miles. I can change that to restaurants within 1 mile. It'll put all of the restaurants on the Google map here, and it'll also list all of the restaurants beneath the map so that they can get information about that. We also have some sharing tools and some capture tools. The realtor can share the listing on, visitor or realtor can share the listing on social networks, Facebook, Google+, Pinterest, Twitter, seamlessly. You have realtor friends on social networks. A lot of times what you see is they go and they post a picture of their new property, no property details, not connected to anything. It's just a picture, kind of just to start the conversation, which is okay, but you're not really giving your visitors the ability to get more information or a forum to actually leave you valuable feedback. So what our system does is it takes the picture, adds it as a property snippet, then it takes the property details, and it provides a backlink to the appropriate property details page of the website, post right on Facebook. Not only do we encourage the realtors to do this in addition to their visitors, we encourage the sponsoring loan officers to go through the realtors' featured listings and actually share their listings as well. The more eyes you have on it, the more traffic they're going to get to their websites. Visitors can also send the listing to their friends, family, colleagues via email. They will be able to activate the payment calculator. They can do pre-qual or apply now, and if they hit any one of those buttons, what happens is we'll collect very basic information to notify the realtor that somebody was interested in pre-qualifying or applying for a loan. And once submitted, notification will go to the realtor. Again, you will be blind carbon copied, so you know that somebody is being redirected to your pre-qualification application or your 1003 application, depending on which button they hit, and it'll go directly to your 1003 or your pre-qual so that they can actually fill out all of that information. And as you know, your pre-qual and 1003 are connected to Encompass, so everything will filter right through there. We can also have a report of all of the leads that have come from your realtor websites and have gone into your mortgage website, so you can actually see the return on your investment. We also have the flood status. You can order your flood certs right from the realtor-based websites. This is through Western Technologies Group, who is partnered with Residential Home Funding Corp as well. So if clicked, it does carry over all of the property information, and then you can purchase the flood cert right from the site. Additionally, we have a contact form which already has a pre-generated message, so you know which property this is coming from. The visitor can insert their first name, last name, email, phone number. Once submitted, the realtor is getting that notification in real time via email or even text if we configure the site that way for them. But you are also blind carbon copied on everything that comes from this website, so you're collecting all of those leads. The navigation menu, the realtor really has full control of this. We'll give them some generic pages right out of the box, but we always encourage them to create, custom pages for search engine optimization purposes. One thing that will never change with this navigation menu is this mortgage info button. So that's always going to be there no matter what, and if clicked, all it does is it opens the sponsoring loan officer's website in a new window. So again, you can get the information about the sponsoring loan officer. So that's really, there's a few other capture tools here. There's something for sellers. You can get your free home evaluation. All this is really a form. So you can find out, you can insert all of your information and provide all of your property details. You'll also be blind carbon copied on these leads, but this is very valuable for the realtor as well. Users also have the ability to sign up for automatic email alerts, and by doing so, they will need to sign up or register if they already have signed up to the site for a unique username and password, and this allows them to actually create. Did I put in the wrong password there? This will allow them to put in criteria of a property that they're interested in, and as the criteria is met in the realtor's multiple listing system, our platform will send out a branded email notification to that user letting them know that new properties have met that specific criteria. It is an HTML email, so it will have the realtor's logo, will have their picture, contact information, property pictures, details, backlinks to the appropriate property pages, and it'll also have your information, your picture if provided, your contact information, and also a link that leads them back to your website to pre-qualify. When a user does register to the real estate-based websites, they can also save listings and it can save searches so they can refer back to them at any time. Let's go ahead and add a residential search. So with the adding the searches, they can put in city, state, zip, minimum price, maximum price, minimum bedrooms, bathrooms, acreage, square footage, and all of their features. And again, once this criteria is met in the MLS, they'll get the email notifications. If there's any saved searches, they'll be able to see all of that information here. If there's any saved listings, they'll be able to see all of that information here. And I do have one saved listing. So that's really the consumer's experience. Now, I will show you what the realtor and you, as the sponsoring loan officers, have the ability to do with these website solutions. Once logged in, and you will have your own user credentials, you'll notice that there's a bunch of tabs at the top. This allows you to create pages, really manage every aspect of the website. But more importantly, on the home page or on the front end of the website, when logged in, you can access any property and you have additional tools to do things to advertise these properties. So, for instance, I just clicked on 5 Summer Cottage Lane. As a site admin, I can say I want to only show this listing as a feature listing, or I want to add an open house to this listing. So when somebody does access my open houses page, this is showing. It's going to allow me to put in the date and the time of the open house. And once that date and time expires, it automatically leaves the listing, and it automatically leaves the open houses page. It allows me to export to Craigslist. A lot of realtors are still utilizing Craigslist to advertise their listings. So we give them a seamless way to do it. Right now, if a realtor was to take a listing as it was inserted into the MLS and manually inserted that listing information into Craigslist, it'll take them about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the realtor. With our system, it's only going to take them 5. And the reason for that is because the hardest part of a Craigslist listing is getting it set up. That's going to take them about 4 minutes. We give them a code so that they can export this information for this specific property to Craigslist. So all they need to do is copy and paste right into their Craigslist ad, and they're automatically showing all of the property information right there on Craigslist. Additionally, you'll notice that there are SMS instructions. So if you ever seen those sign riders, text this number to this number for more property information. We have that configured in these realtor-based websites. And what that allows the realtor to do is go out and get sign riders and put them on top of their for sale signs. And as people are passing the property, they can go ahead and text for more information. They're going to get a backlink to the property of their website, and it's going to direct them to this page so they can see all of the details. But more importantly, the realtor just collected a phone number of somebody that was interested in the property. And even more important than that, so did you. Additionally, again, this is a website provisioning system, so the realtor, they have the ability to not only have their full-blown agent website, they can do niche-specific websites, they can do community-based websites, and they can do unlimited single-property websites, which is really a hot item in the real estate community right now. It's not that affordable for every realtor to go out and get, so with our system, it's 100% free to the realtor. They can have as many of these as they want. There's no additional cost to you, and there's no cost whatsoever to the realtor, and it's very easy to create. In our system, the only thing that we really ask for the realtor to do is purchase their own domain name. They should do that anyway to secure their identity and their branding. We will help them configure the domain name settings to point to our servers. We also add what we call a wildcard record to their domain name. This allows them to use that domain name for multiple sites. So instead of www.everyjerseyhome.com, in this case it will be 5summercottage.everyjerseyhome.com, and that will allow them to access a totally different website. So let's go ahead and create a single property site. I'm going to click Create Single Property Site. This is going to take me to this page, so it's making me confirm that this is the property I want to create the site for. It also provides a name, so this will be the title, document title for that specific website, which is great for search engine optimization or rankings in Google, Bing, Yahoo. And then it's going to ask me for a domain name. Now I can go out and purchase my own standalone domain name for this site, but if it's not a featured property or something that I really want to put a lot of money into, I may want to use a subdomain. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put in 5 Summer Cottage Lane .everyjerseyhome.com. And I'm going to go ahead and create that. Once created, it's going to drop down into all my list of websites. Now I'm in the back end of the system, and I can manage all of my sites from the back end. Notice this one has about 4 pages worth of websites. It's always going to, the last one that you create is always going to be the last one in the list. So it is by date created. Here's my site. I can click on this link, and it'll just open up the site in a new window. Brings over all of the information, all of my branding is intact as well, so I don't have to, there's not much that I have to do. I can go in, I can add additional pictures, I can put videos there. It is its own full sovereign website. However, that's not, the branding is not the only thing that carries over. Your banner ad, your pre-qual, your applied now still carries over. And because this is its own sovereign website, it's only going to come with 2, or in your case, it'll come with 3 links: home, mortgage info, contact. They can, the realtor or you as the sponsoring loan officer, has the ability to go in and really jazz this website up. You can create additional pages. You can use the blogging feature. You can use the testimonials feature. There's a lot of things that you can do with this website and all of your websites. They are full sovereign websites. And really quickly, I'm going to walk you through just some of the additional features that are in the control panel here. Your content, we'll start with your dashboard really quick. Dashboard is just a place to where it allows the realtor or you, if you're accessing the sites, to get to popular sections of the control panels. It also tells you how many leads you've got within a certain time frame. You can change this, so you'll see that report. And it will provide you with a site summary. When you do engage with WebMax to utilize this platform, you will have your own top-level RealtyWare-based website. And in that website, it's going to have a site summary. It's going to show all of the agents that you are sponsoring. It's going to show their websites, their single property websites, everything. So you'll be able to see where your leads are coming from very quickly. All right. And then on your content section, we don't limit the amount of content that a realtor or site administrator can publish. They can do as many pages as they want. There's no limit. They can embed media like videos, YouTube, Vimeo. They can do audio files like SoundCloud. They have the ability to do that. And there's multiple content types. They can do web pages, they can do blog posts, they can do job postings, testimonials. We also do content blocks, which allows them to put content in regions that they normally would not have access to. It all uses the same WYSIWYG editor. WYSIWYG stands for what you see is what you get. So it's very easy to use. They do not have to be web developers to create pages or blog posts or anything in our website solution. If they have experience with Microsoft Word, then they can create a page in our system. It's as easy as typing in what you want. You can embed images. You can also do hyperlinks just using the icons that come with this WYSIWYG editor. We also store all of the images that they upload to the site so that they can be reused at any time. We'll provide them with a little image gallery, and they can upload as many documents or as many photos or images as they need to. They can also put image description on there, which are your alternative tags, which is great for search engine optimization. They can do document title. They can add metadata, which allows them to put in meta keywords, and also descriptions, which is also great for search engine optimization. And they can do as many of these as they want. They can also share the content with all of their children's sites. So if you have a realtor who has their primary agent website using the WebMax platform, then they have a few community-based websites, and then they have a few single property-based websites, they will have the ability to share the content from this site to all of their other children websites. They also have the ability to update the navigation menu. They have the ability to see all of their users, people who have usernames and passwords to the system. Again, they will be able to manage all of their sites from this one centralized location. They can change their domain names, add additional domain names. They can pretty much be dangerous with this solution. Property information. Now, I love to go over this page because it's very important. This is how a realtor can use our solution when they're going on a listing presentation for somebody that does not already have their property listed in the MLS. You want to be savvy, you want to take your normal listing presentation, but you also want to bring something a little bit extra. So what we allow the realtors to do are manually insert property information, and then they can spin off a single property-based website. So along with the realtor's normal listing presentation, they can take a full-blown single property website for a listing that's not even on the multiple listing service. And kind of wow their sellers or prospective sellers. They can show them that how many leads they can collect, and what they can do as far as advertising their listing on the internet, which is powerful. And it doesn't matter which type of listing it is, whether it's residential, rental, commercial, lots and land, multifamily. They can also manage the listings that are shown on the homepage of their website as well with their featured listing carousel. They can manage all of their leads under the business tab, so they will be able to see every lead that came through the website, and so will you. And it'll also show you what site it came from, so you know where the leads are actually coming from. Now, here's another important thing. Realtors very seldomly stay with the same company their entire career. They jump around. It's just the nature of the beast. And what happens is, for instance, a Keller Williams realtor, they have a website solution through Keller Williams because Keller Williams provides all of their agents with websites. The problem is the website never really belongs to Keller Williams. So when that realtor leaves Keller Williams or RE/MAX, and there's a few other companies that do this as well, that website that they put all of their hard work and effort into, making it work, is gone. It doesn't belong to the realtor. All of the leads that were collected by those corporate provided, by corporate, those belong to corporate. So even though you may have a copy, corporate is going to market to those realtors' leads that came into their website. That's what happens. The data they leave, it happens. With using our website solution, the leads belong to them, nobody else. You will be blind carbon copied, however. And if they do leave a Keller Williams and go to a Century 21, they have the ability to very quickly go into their site and change pretty much all of the branding. They can upload their new logo. They can change the design of the website, update the color scheme within seconds. I can do it in 30 seconds, which means they can probably do it in a minute, maybe two. They can very quickly change their theme. They can access the theme settings and change the color scheme to match their new branding. They can revise all of the content using the CMS, the content management system, and voila, you've moved. It's almost like packing your website into a suitcase and moving it with you to your next destination. So that's the system that is available to your preferred realtors. This also works for builders as well. We do have a builders module built in, which allows the builders to manually insert community information and associate different building models with each community. So it is available to builders as well. It comes with all of the same features, so your pre-qual, your 1003, your banner ad, all of that information is going to be there. We have a seamless referral process which starts on our website, so if you are interested in, if you are ready to refer your realtors or builders to WebMax, we will provide you with login credentials to your portal, and basically all you need to do is insert your realtors or builders' information. They'll get an automatic email as soon as you do it, letting them know that you want to sponsor a website for them, and it's going to prompt them to finish their registration. And all they have to do is upload logos, photos, MLS numbers, and basic information that we'll need to create the website. Once they do that, within 2 weeks, we're going to have a website ready for their review and to go live. Now, they can come back and say, hey, we need a few changes, and we'll make those changes as soon as they get us that information. And as soon as they say they're ready to go live, we'll help them point their domain name to our system. Additionally, you will have some marketing materials available to you. Here's a co-branded flyer with WebMax and Residential Home Funding Corp. that talks a little bit about the system. You will have video tutorials available to you, so if you are speaking to a realtor and, rather than getting WebMax on a phone and doing a full demo presentation for them, you can simply click play while you're out in the field. So that's going to be available to you as well. Now here's what we're doing for Residential Home Funding Corp. We've never done this before, so we're starting with you guys. Starting May 1st, for those who are participating in the business development platform, the person with the most referred realtors and or builders will be able to go to Cabo San Lucas. We will give you 1 week at the Pablo Bonita Resort. All you need to do is pay for travel. Your hotel accommodations are covered by WebMax. So you will get to experience that. And that is pretty much the webinar. If there's any questions, please ask them now. If not, I will be following up with everybody that was on this call today to tell you how you can get started with this business development platform. So we did have a cost from Anthony Padilla. All right, so it's by branch. The branch will be required to pay $250 a month. What this gives you is up to 50 realtors. And remember, realtors can have as many websites as they want. So it equates to be about $5 a month per realtor. All right. If there's any more questions, please ask them now. If you're good, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will definitely be in touch.